Welcome to TacomaTraveler, my YouTube channel. I'm Jen, and I travel out of my 2014 Toyota Tacoma. This weekend we are on a camping trip, headed from Maryland north up into Pennsylvania. My last camping trip was in PA too. I don't think I've done one in between, so I'm hitting PA a couple times lately. But if you've tuned into my blog that accompanies this channel at TacomaTravler Chronicles, which is linked in the video notes, you have an idea of what's happening already. So the cool thing I've got going on this camping trip is that I am going to be camping with fellow YouTuber Jeff from Five Horizons. We are going to be camping in the Loyalsock State Forest in Pennsylvania, doing some camping, doing some hiking, doing some hanging out, and as always, you know I'm going to take you along every step of the way. Stick around. So I'm here. I'm all set up. As soon as I pulled in, Jeff and we just got talking and showing each other our rigs, and man, just like, you know, we just click and we just we get excited about the same stuff and everything. And man, he's got a great rig, and I think I'm going to be able to do a rig tour of his van, which would be really cool. So it's a little later than it usually would be for me. I brought stuff for dinner tonight, but it's 20 minutes to 9 already, so it's kind of late. I don't think I'm gonna make any dinner tonight. I mean, I'll snack on some stuff, and that'll be fine. I don't think I'm gonna break out the stove and do all the cooking and everything. So when I got here, it was just light for a little bit more, and then it got dark pretty quickly after I got here. And it was raining a little bit, so it stopped raining now for the most part. Yeah, so didn't do any real videoing outside because of the conditions and everything. I put the trail cam up, so maybe if the trail cam is good to me, it hasn't been good to me lately. It hasn't been working, or I haven't been using it right or something. But if that's good, maybe I got some video of us standing around talking when the rain stopped, so we'll see. Anyway, I think I'm just going to get settled, go to sleep, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Oh, man, I slept good last night. It's kind of nice sleeping, like, knowing that there's company around, like friendly company. I like that. It's just below 40 this morning, so a little bit chilly, not bad. Enough that it makes it really cozy to be under the covers. Well, I've got my little heater going, so I'll get it warmed up in here nicely. It'll be more than comfortable to climb out and start getting things going today. I came with only butane for my stove, not propane. And Jeff was kind enough to lend me a propane bottle last night, but the butane seems to be working pretty well this morning. I tell you, nothing hardly cozier than that. I've got a little issue this morning. So I used my stove, you saw it, heated my heater up, got it all nice and warm in here. Got out of bed and went to switch things over to heat up my water for my coffee, because that's priority number 2 after warming up this space. and I can't get my stove lit. I've tried it with butane and propane. Can't get it lit. I'll show you what it's doing. And that's pretty much what it did with the butane too. The the ignition spark goes, and it acts like it wants to fire up, but it's not going. I'm gonna set that aside for a minute. I'm a little frustrated with it. Set it aside, do some more of my morning stuff, and maybe return to it and see if I can't figure something out. So sure enough, I walked away, came back, realized that I could just put my lighter to it, and sure enough, that got it going. I've never had to use a lighter. The auto ignition has always worked, but maybe I don't know. Sometimes I need to use a lighter. Anyway, got it going. I didn't have dinner, like a legit dinner last night. Treating myself to a nice warm breakfast of oatmeal. I'll show you my view. So Jeff's van Bart, unfortunately, it was just muddy enough at this site that it just caused issues. Rocked it back and forth several times, couldn't get it out, but he was well prepared with these recovery tracks. And once he put those down and gave it a go, it was no problem whatsoever. Backed up a little bit, get some traction, and then he popped right out of that spot. That goes to show what being prepared will do. I may envy his the size of his rig and the space he's got, but he envied my four-wheel drive just a little bit. So Jeff and I have spent the morning having our coffee, eating oatmeal, chatting with each other. Yeah, we stood around relaxing, chatting for a good old while. Then after we got his van out, because his van had a little bit of trouble this morning, and now we are off to our next location, which I'll show you when we get there. But this is a different experience for me, kind of just following along. He knows this area real well, so I don't have to worry too much about where I'm going or mapping stuff out. I'm just going to follow him. So I'm following my friend through the woods. this view. So that was a really good hike. I forgot to start the Relive app, the app that I use to track. I forgot to start that at the beginning of the hike, and then since we were just going out and back, I was gonna start it when we kind of started coming back, and I forgot to start it when we started coming back. So we were like, I don't know, half a mile, 3/4 of a mile into into the hike. There we go. I had to just throw four-wheel drive on to get out of this spot. There we go. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I only got a part of the hike. I got the second half, but not the full second half. Anyway, hopefully it turned out a little bit so you get some sense of the kind of hike we did, the travel we did today on foot, down to several awesome overlooks, waterfalls. I mean, that little trail had it all. It was part of the Loyalsock trail, which I think Jeff said is like 60 some miles long in totality. We of course just did a tiny little part of it. He's very familiar with it, which was awesome. He's hiked that trail that we just did numerous times, so it was very nice to have that confident person along. So it was a good challenge, a good hike. This is number 13 that just got done. hike 13. So that means I am a quarter of the way to my goal of 52 hikes in 2022. I think that's going to wrap up this part of the trip, or this video. I'm pretty sure I have more than enough content to make a nice little video. So I'll pick up the rest of this trip in the next one. Thank you so much as always for joining. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, drop a comment, check out the blog, and please check out Jeff's channel, which will also be linked in the video notes for this video. All right, take good care, and I'll see you next time. I don't know if you can tell, it's snowing. What business is that?